Well, I'm kind of hoping the sun will have a little bit of effect on the solar panels today. I don't know, the sun just seems dimmer. I know that sounds crazy. Don't get me wrong, I know how it sounds, but I'm not getting the charge that I was getting a week ago. Here's the thing. I have my solar panels on 2 different charge controllers. So there's 6 on one charge controller, 6 on the other charge controller. So if I'm having a problem with a solar panel or even all 6 solar panels, it's easily identifiable because the other 6, the other set, would be doing fine. But both charge controllers, when I went down there a few minutes ago, were reading 3.6 amps. And you might be able to see, it looks like they're fully sunned up. But it just looks dimmer than it usually does. I look up at the sky and there's no clouds. So I guess we're just at a bad angle behind the trees or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But we're definitely not as good as we were last week. So I don't know, maybe that snow is shading it. Usually snow, sorry if I had the camera pointed away from you. Usually snow amplifies the charge because you get all that reflective from the snow. So the other day I made a video and I showed you that I snow blowed the driveway with the beast, the lawnmower, the Craftsman. Here's a quick little video clip of that. So we had this other snow, and it's supposed to warm up today at about 43 degrees, so I wanted to get that driveway to melt off as much as possible. So I wanted to get the beast back up here to blow it off. I was using that mower deck to blow it off, and I just couldn't get past this point. It just would not go. But you can see it did a fantastic job down here. I mean, this is a pretty steep hill, and it went up a good portion of the hill. So where I turn, where you can see the curve, is where I start going uphill. The rest of it was completely flat. So it just couldn't do it. Now, the thing is I got to thinking about this. I tried to push the John Deere through a few years ago with the chains on it, and it wouldn't go either. So I guess this hill is just too steep for it. So I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted to get this to plow up. But if it was on a flat drive, I mean, man, this is just fantastic how well it did. Pushed right through it. I had it in high gear so I could, you know, go quickly without spinning my tires. And had the mower deck on, and And the engine was having to work, I will admit it. I was pushing it pretty hard, but it blew it nicely. This is what I would like to have done to the driveway, but just wouldn't go. Tell you, the beast has been a lot of fun. I would have filmed it, but since I did it the other day, I didn't think it would be that important to film it again. So I'm going to walk up here and show you the solar panels just to give you an indication. I mean, the sun is... Now, I know somebody's going to... You need to lift those panels up to get them to a better angle. Now, this is going to be a commenter from... I've been living off-grid for 20 years. They haven't been. What they've been doing is watching videos for 20 years of people living off-grid saying the standardized answers. There's a standardized answer. And you can tell it's a standardized answer. Moving these panels up and down 30 times a year to get the angle of the sun makes no difference. Out of the 6 panels, I would gain about 1 to 2 amps. Out of 50 or 60 amps, that's what we're talking about. 1 amp. It's not worth it. It's not worth the effort to knock all this around. Now, what I am seeing is I got a little bit of shading from the snow because I got snow drifts. I mean, I could not try to knock this down a bit and get that so it's not getting blocked so much. But you wouldn't think that would make a big difference. I mean, when we're talking 60 amps, and I'm only getting 6 total, 3 from each, it's a little concerning. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to check it again. It's been a few minutes. I mean, I can tell those 2 panels there, the 2 panels, you know, up there by themselves, it's not as bright as it usually is. I can just tell. It's like the sun has dimmed, and I don't know what's dimming it. It's baffling me. There's no... I can see an airplane up in the sky. There's no clouds, just little whiffs of clouds. But even at that, I should be getting, heck, I would say 15 amps per set. So a total of 30 amps. So the problem is when I get in here, I'm snow blinded and I can't really see. So I may not be able to see what it says. We'll see. 13.2 volts, that's good. Oh, 6 amps, we're going up, so we've doubled in the last few minutes. We'll come back over here, 4 amps. So this hasn't budged. At least this side has went up. But the nice thing is we're building up on volts. So we got a total of 10 amps basically. Let's see, 4 and 6. Yeah, 4, about 4 over here, and 6 over here. So we got 10 amps. You know, I don't like to go much below 25, so maybe in another hour or so these will both be picking up, but it's still gaining. I guess it's just I don't understand it. Usually I'm filling the water from the well pump by now, so this is extremely unusual, and it's been like this all week. You know, partly cloudy days, and I'm getting 1 amp on both sides. And somebody's going to say there's something wrong with my solar panels, and maybe, except there's not much I can do about it right now. It's covered in snow, all the connections are. So I just have to run a generator, but I'm not going to fill the water today. I'm not going to. I don't get it. I mean, that tree there might be blocking some of the, because it's all crystallized in ice. That might have something to do with it. Very strange. So I'll go up here, we'll show you what Carolyn, I'm up there with a shovel and I'm shoveling the snow, and Carolyn comes up with a broom and she starts sweeping it. I'm like, hey, that's a great idea, because it's just real powdery snow. So I went and got the other broom, and it really sped up the process. I wish I'd have thought of it. She comes up with some of the most interesting low-tech solutions. We used to work together at a company, and my job was to improve processes, and sometimes she would come up with some of these just real simple solutions to what seemed like complex problems. One time I heard a joke. There's 4 engineers sitting around a table at a restaurant. One of the engineers says, I'll give somebody $500,000 if they can put the salt in the pepper shaker, or in the pepper in the salt shaker, without putting any of it on the table. So the engineers got the napkins out and they're writing down on the napkins with their pocket protectors, and waitress comes over and says, what you guys doing? And so they explain it to her. So she says, just, if I can find a solution, will you give me the money? And the engineer says, yep, sure will. So she pulls them over to her. She scratches her head for a minute, takes the cap off the salt, takes the pepper, or the cap off the pepper, switches them. There you go. And that's Carolyn. She would come up with the most simple solution to a complex problem. So anyway, we swept this. Now, of course, when we got up here towards the road, the truck threw all the snow over onto it and that all iced up. So I did have to use a shovel for that. But this will thaw out now. We're supposed to get up in the 40s. I don't know if I've said that yet. We're supposed to get up into the 40s today. And hopefully this will thaw out and we get the truck out. It was a little bit rough last time trying to get it out. Carolyn does not like riding on the tailgate to get out of stuck situations. She hates that. And I would sit there, I love it. But she won't drive in the snow. So she was sitting on there. So I would imagine that's why she came out to help, so because she didn't want to have to do that again. So I would imagine after the snow melts, that business for the lawnmower repair business will start to speed up. I'm pretty excited about it because the other YouTube channel, I've talked to you about that quite a bit. The last video I posted, it's about how to order parts online for your lawnmower, is doing really well for a very small channel. It's every day is being pushed out a little bit. And when I say this, it's not like I'm, trending, or what do they call that? Anyway, it's not on fire. But yesterday it was getting 50 views an hour, which is pretty fantastic. My old channel, this channel right here, I'm happy if a video is getting 50 views an hour. So that was pretty amazing for a little bitty channel. It just started out with, what, 3 videos? And today I just looked at it and it hasn't stopped. It's getting views every hour, and every hour gets more views than the last hour. So I think the last time I looked at it, we're up to 20 views an hour. That's great. And the nice thing about this channel, the new channel, is like I can make quality videos. No offense to the subscribers to this channel. I appreciate every one of you. But there is an expectation I make videos every day, and I understand that. I started out making videos every day, and it just, if I don't make a video, people are worried, and I appreciate that. But with this other channel, I can make quality videos. And so I did a video on that Cub Cadet snowblower, and it got messed up. It just wasn't right. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to post it. I don't need to post it. Doing a video every 2 to 3 days, 3 to 4 days. 2 videos a week. Maybe in the springtime, I'll do 3 videos a week if I see that it's worth it. If it's making a ton of money or whatever, I'll do it. It's not that hard to make a video. So, but when I mess up like this, I don't have to post a video that I don't like or that I don't think is perfect. So I'm really excited about this new channel. I know maybe a lot of you are not. I'm not giving up on this channel. I will keep it going for you. But the other channel, after 8 years of all the mistakes I've made, I think I've learned all the things I need to learn so I can make a channel that is absolutely going to flourish. I really do see good things happening from this. So if you'll click this up next box, it will take you to that other channel. So I hope I can inspire you to have a snow day so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.